Okay, hello guys, it's your boy, the monsters. My brother
I
is
say they do it
upstairs
way harder.
eating,
And
so
cooler.
we don't have to worry
There's
about
nothing
him.
you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
Guys, where do you think we're going to?
Alright.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
Oh, he's back. You recording? Yeah.
I am one.
Yeah.
You rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
I'll take you then.
Okay. First off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now. Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
Okay, guys.
What do you want, Quill?
Welcome.
You're looking for units? Check your own room.
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge.
Sure thing, Mom Lord.
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to.
Okay, anyways, guys,
Your rodent co-conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there.
this is welcome to the walkthrough. Guardians of the Galaxy Part 4.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a toy.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What, a raccoon?
or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of him, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds... awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Okay. Tragic. Shall see. What's in here?
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udonta, leader of the Ravagers Space Virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were. And they also weren't. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, 'cause I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have the... Never act me.
We already saw his stats, I remember this.
The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Rider and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Okay. We explored everything here, but it wasn't defined. What's it called?
Gamora.
The units or whatever.
Hey,
Is that... Corell's Galactic War Commendation?
yeah. I rescued it from her office. I was planning to give it back to her until...
No one could have predicted that Corell was dead. Or that Nikki would be the matriarch.
Or that she might be my kid.
That too.
She's gonna have questions and I don't even know where to begin. How did you and Mom hook up? Why weren't you around? Did you even want me? You've become my dad.
Do you want to practice on me, answering her questions?
Honestly, Howell could have told me about Nikki years ago. I told Nikki some of it.
Corell never told me about Nikki. She had a chance to tell me 3 years ago and she didn't.
What happened?
You have to promise not to judge me too harshly.
Can't promise that. I love judging people.
Fine. Corell maybe kinda caught me with a kidnapped 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I can see why Corell wouldn't have mentioned Nikki.
It's not like that. I didn't kidnap the kid, Yondu did. I told him it was wrong, that we had to give her back, and he disagreed. So I stole the Milano and I was trying to return her when Corell just happened to intercept me. Look, after the Galactic War ended, Corell and I went our separate ways. I rejoined the Ravagers and she joined the Nova Corps. It's not like we had a future together. When she caught me with the kid, when I saw the disappointment in her face, I knew I had to turn over a new leaf. Even if it meant turning in Yondu.
You're the reason Yondu's in the kiln? No wonder there's a bounty on your Earth name. He must have been pissed.
Yep. But I'd do it all over again. What gets me is that Corell had plenty of chances to tell me about Nikki, and she didn't. If I had known, maybe...
The important thing is that you know now.
Yeah.
We can end the conversation
Maybe we
here.
can talk about this later?
Okay.
Okay, so there's obviously nothing in here. Whenever I click something, she's gonna come in. That annoying person.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What?
What are you
Were
doing?
you in
You're
my
supposed to be
room just
looking
like
for money.
1
I
second
did.
ago?
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question?
Get me out of here.
Okay, yes. Mostly, I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Is it locked? No way it's locked. No.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you. But I am unsure the others will do the same.
Hello?
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Okay, well, there's obviously searching here. I'll leave him alone.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush?
Oh my god.
Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Whoa.
I am confused by your blind trust in the others.
What?
We'll reflect on it.
Sweet tracks.
Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna find money at this rate. What about the window? Can the window give me any money? Can you get me out? need some money.
Seriously, Quill, if you're here to talk about feelings, it's a hard pass. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar with the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Hume butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador.
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
I don't want to use the workbench, just...
So, Drax, did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like.
And you're annoying like.
That is not a valid taxonomic order.
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this Flarkin fine.
Okay, so I've searched everywhere.
Groot, are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
I want to see this.
What do you mean, man? You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
Don't know what that is.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back. Nobody cares that they were poking out, you big dandy.
Ooh.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
I don't get the point of this. Okay.
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You
Ah!
are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for
Where's he?
real estate fluctuations.
I don't know where he
Go
came
out and I
from,
do stuff.
but
Perhaps we are somewhat alike. What is in that container on your work table?
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry.
I didn't want to save up because these are really good. Air glide. Nah, I'm saving up for them.
Really? Nothing at all? All right.
Search your quarters for units. I was like, searched.
I ain't got no units, but I can upgrade your stuff if you want.
I've searched everywhere. I
I
don't know
trust
where
you,
else.
Peter Quill. And if you trust them, I will follow suit.
Dude, I swear. Can't find freaking units. Where do we search for units? I've already searched over there. There's nothing in here.
Three cycles is not a lot of time to pay this fine, Peter Quill.
Eskimos are in front of me. usual. Saw nothing interesting in here. I don't know who should. At this point, me. Dude. Where do we go? What do we do? Then you have to pay units. Ah! I don't want to find this stuff.
I'm broke, Will. You want to pay off your girlfriend? Look in your room.
I checked in my room. Interesting. What's this? So check my room. I don't know if it's open or not. I will check my
I
room.
hope your quarters prove more fruitful than mine.
Just I check my room. Is the water checked?
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units.
Finally! Oh my god.
$37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
Huh?
We intend to keep our ship here, Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
Reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding those stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they're worth nothing.
Quarantinzo is always
Holding out on
My
us.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
Take us to the majestic mountains of Kakaranda.
Guys! Maybe Rocket has something.
There's a lot of crazies out there, Quill. Willing to pay for this kind of weird.
No! Let's say my collection is actually worth something. There's no way we find a buyer in time. And even if we do, there's no way it gets us what we need. And most importantly, any attempt to sell anything of mine will result in me chopping off something valuable of yours.
Perhaps we should reconsider another course of action.
Yep.
Such as capturing the infamous...
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It was brilliant.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. It's cruel.
Alright,
sadistic,
guys, now
and
I'm
soul
playing.
filled with rage.
Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really?
How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote with Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scary on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
Doing so good. No, so I played this game before with my brother, so I'm not gonna lie, but I have forgotten everything, so I decided to play it again with you guys. And the first time I played this, I sold Groot. This time I'm selling Rocket. So we maybe have a different way to do this. Okay, yeah.
Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Piece of cake. What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constantly complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
Okay, here we go.
It's the same place where we sold the Groot.
Hellbender's castle is doing that for
It might be the same place where we sold the Groot. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's that base?
There is nothing to figure out. As peace merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
You've already got a piece. All that's left is work for the cause. That is some really crazy writing out there. There was some
I love those.
Deal with Captain's girlfriend anyway.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least we got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here. Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. Our hardship will strengthen your spirit.
You will walk the hike. It'll be fun. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
I was not expecting Takari traders to understand the underlying value.
No, just in case you find money and then you put it.
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Do we refocus here? We're here to trick
My God! You find money and then put it. Not now.
No, way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
Keep
should have gone to Mach 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thanks, Machine.
Stop skipping!
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
Okay, so this is the same mission of when we sold the groove. Let's go.
We were outside, lady, helping the sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the fuck is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle! Try to find a way out!
What does your magical mask reveal?
Give me a second.
This hut should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Now I continue ripping it apart.
No. I think we're good.
Wait. Oh, climb up
Anyone else hear something?
Great. We made it halfway. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
Wait, no.
There they are. Wing control.
Gamora, how much much do you know about external wing controls?
No! Slice the circuitry! What is wrong with you? Get out of my way! I'll take care of it.
I wanted to. I wondered what would happen if I asked.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
Careful! Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay! Look, it's like different. Yay!
We already had our one. Wouldn't be tracking this thing for sports.
Well, any of them. Look at that. I mean, they could go more slices.
Good point.
Drax, think this is a sign from Lady Hellbender?
We are clearly not wanted on this planet.
Why don't you shoot this? Why don't you shoot this?
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Try to stay ready.
No!
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot's Honest Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which Harlot spawned first.
What about his sister Nebula?
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
That's just right.
Wait, is that Chitauri Tech over there?
Ask Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you do not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so you may activate the bridge. I may activate a hole through your face!
It'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, roll.
No, very well.
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Gut-busted ass!
I'm not familiar with these words.
I knew he was making them up. He was really pissed.
You can run, you free bag of fart!
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it past me.
Just the bridge and laser cut by 5%.
I want to get
Okay. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
You even think pulling that start again.
Myself, people.
Incoming!
Okay guys, it's the end of the walkthrough, part 3, I think. Yeah, part 3.
Was it part 3? Yeah, part 3. Okay, guys. See you next time. Wait, this is the end of part 4. We did part 3 today. Anyways.